Yo, what is up, you guys? I'm DeAndre.
I'm Javante.
And this is a Dre J review. And today we're going to be doing a review on Fear Street 1994. So Fear Street is a horror film / series based off the books by R.L. Stine, who's also known to, who wrote the... Did I say directed or did I say wrote?
John, no, he
wrote the books. He wrote the Goosebumps books. I thought I said directed.
And the Fear Street books.
And the Fear Street books. But yeah, so Fear Street Part 1 was released last week. Part 2 was just released this past Friday. So we're going to give you our review on both of those movies. We've watched them both. So Part 1, Part 1 deals with this town. You have Shadyside and Sunnyvale. Part 1's basically the most recent. Like, it's the most where the story takes place now. And you basically have Shadyside, which is a town that's been cursed by this witch who was condemned to die. But still, her last dying wish was to place a curse on this town, which was like 400 years ago in the 1600s. And then you have Sunnyvale, which is this town that's basically for the rich people. It's nothing bad happens over there. While Shadyside, you have all these killings that happen, and nobody can explain why. So it involves this girl and her, along with her friends, who are trying to solve this mystery while being hunted by those killers. So that's basically the summary of the first one. I'll let you go, Javante. Any thoughts, lights?
I would say, man, coming up, R.L. Stine with the Goosebumps book. I used to buy them all the time. I used to buy all different kind of them because I like the covers. I didn't read them really like that. I like the covers, how they looked and stuff like that, so I would buy them for the artwork. But watching this, I really didn't know that much about Fear Street, the books. I didn't watch them. I know people that are older than me, like my aunt, who grew up on the books and read them and stuff like that, so she was really excited about this series. And I know there's other people like that too. And I'm just happy at the Fear Street, they stuck with their true roots of who their fan base was. And their fan base is older now, so they went with the older approach and gave a rated R film. And I think that was amazing, because if they would try to do something for this new generation, the new generation probably wouldn't appreciate it the same, because the fact that they didn't grow up on it's not theirs. Mm-hmm. But the older generation, they paid homage to them and gave them that respect that they deserve and showed that loyalty. So I like that. That was a dope thing. As far as let me start with the cast. The cast, our main protagonist, I can't think of her name, not Sam. I forgot her damn name.
Okay, yeah.
But she's also from Trinkets, a show I like that's on Netflix as well. And you guys should check it out if you are interested. It's really good. And she did same. She's solid. Actually, I thought she was solid in Trinkets. Nothing crazy, nothing great, nothing crazy. Just solid. And I thought the same thing in this film. I didn't love none of the characters. I thought her brother was cool. He gave us the backstory. I think he really pushed the story forward. He was very necessary to push this story, because he's the only one that knew anything about the town and all the history and stuff like that. So we needed him.
He's kind of like the, what's it called? What's his name from Scary Movie or Scream? It starts with an S.
Yeah. Damn. It'll come to me.
He got killed in the second one, but no. He starts with an R. Randy.
Yeah, it was Randy.
Randy from Scream. I don't know why I said that.
Yeah, he's kind of like that. And the other two characters are mainly, one's just hot, and she's like the love interest of him, the brother, and we have the dude who's like the funny one. Yeah, the funny one. It keeps the humor going. So we have our four characters and stuff like that.
5 actually.
Oh,
the girlfriend.
Oh, the girlfriend. Yeah, we get her too. Yeah. The girlfriend wasn't necessary. Well, I get why she was there for the story, but as far as the things they did to protect the girlfriend was like, man, because they were down to kill her at first.
Yeah.
Until she said, "I'll go," and then
I'm not gonna lie. And this is a spoiler review. We're gonna talk spoilers for this shit. So if you haven't seen it, sorry. Either way, it's gonna be good. Anyway. Yeah, the girl, man, I give her props, bro. She said, "Hey, I'll go out. I'll sacrifice myself." I was like,
"You give her props for that?" I mean, you got either way.
I mean, either way, but still, she didn't go out with a fucking fighting anybody. Shit, she wasn't swinging. Fuck this. If
I was her friends, I would trip that bitch.
I know.
I had trip her ass. That's fucked up.
Nah, man, I hate stories like this where the killer is after one person and everybody's like, or you have that one person's like, "No, we're not sacrificing them." And then it causes all the
Well, I
other
agree
friends to
because
get
I
involved.
look at like only one has loyalty to this chick is the main chick. She's only got loyalty.
Exactly.
And low key, I thought I was like, man, you know, like when they started like kissing and stuff like that when they're in the school.
Mm-hmm.
Like after they're getting chased, I was like, yeah, she trying to get her way back in. So this girl's the one sacrifice her. She gotta make that love. She gotta make sure I love you. She gotta make sure she gives that emphasis so
exactly.
girl knows.
If she that relationship,
if that relationship will get fixed, then hey,
and she like, hey, all right, fuck it.
But
nah, man, that shit pissed me off, bro. Like, and when they were in the ambulance and they found out, oh, they're drawn to the old girl's blood. At that point, I would have been like, nah, you gotta get the fuck out get the fuck out the truck right now.
Yeah,
you leaving your ass behind, because I swear, bro, like if that was me, I'm sorry. Unless it's family, like you.
That nigga lying.
I don't know, my
that nigga lying.
But anyway, if it's family, I might be like, no, I'm not gonna sacrifice family. Like I'll pull a Dom Toretto. You know, I'm all about family. But if it was my damn ex, fuck that, nigga. They getting thrown out. I don't give a fuck. You ain't killing me. I ain't dying for your ass.
You ain't trying to be the hero?
Fuck no.
Hey,
that's how niggas die. They try to be heroes.
Nah, but as far as the serial killers are, you know, we have do we have 4?
We had 3. I mean, if you count the witch as a villain. But.
No, we have 4 because there was 4 people that ran up in the bathroom when they came in.
No, it was the Axe guy.
Yeah,
which Jason
knockoff.
Jason knockoff.
The girl
that was singing, and then the skull mask.
Okay, yeah. So we have 3 main, not including the witch, who's like our main protagonist, but we don't really see her like that. She's more low key on the ground doing her thing. We have 3 main serial killers who are like chasing after them. We have the Tommy. I don't know if he's called Tommy at that point. Tommy,
Mad Tom or something.
Yeah, the knockoff Jason. We got the chick with the razor blade. She looked good. Hey, old boy said she looked good. Low key, he was. Low key wasn't bad, bro.
And that's how you die.
He said, "I like. Let me go look good." Yeah, she ain't bad, bro.
Yeah, that's how you dying.
And then you have the Skull, who's the most recent killer from 90. He's like the 94 killer. So like they're all from different eras, which is kind of cool, like different generation. Generation. So like it's kind of interesting. You have all 3 different characters from different.
I was gonna say, imagine that shit being in real life, where you have niggas like Jeffrey Dahmer and goddamn,
right? Ted Bundy and all chasing after. Yeah, for sure. That'd be crazy. Shit. That's a good film, low key.
Hey, honestly.
Yeah, but that. So basically, yeah, you have 3 killers that are basically chasing after them. We get a little bit of each killer. You know what I mean? They keep each one does a thing. To me, personally, I thought the Jason Voorhees knockoff was the scariest one because that man be coming, he be running and stuff. He's bigger and shit. Get the axe. Mm-hmm. But they were interesting characters. They all had a little backstory, which you got a little bit of knowledge about. We don't get too much in the first movie, which I didn't expect. I'm like, okay, this is like the build up. And another thing about this film. This film is very it's not slow. It's just like you're probably gonna expect like, oh, I want more kills, but we're not getting that because we have these 4 main characters who we follow, and we have to learn about all this backstory and stuff like that. And you know what I mean. So like this is like the beginning of because it's 3-part trilogy. So it's like the beginning of like a New Hope kind of stuff.
So you have to think of it as the series as a whole.
Yeah, you can't think of it as just one movie. You think of it as a whole. So it's like this is like that's how I looked at it while I was watching. I was like, man, low-key, I wish we had more kills, but like. This is the beginning to tell a story. It has to tell that bigger story. Just a small moment. Mm-hmm. But the kills we did get were amazing. They were gory. We got some graphic ones.
Yeah, they were good.
And what else do I say about the film? Oh, the time. We're in 1994. You know, timepiece. I was born in 94. So I don't really know that much about 94 like that. All I know is from what I see on, you know, old TV and my mom and them and my aunts and all what they can tell me about the 90s and stuff like that. So, like, I ain't get to see 94 and stuff like that. I saw mainly late 90s, but still. I thought the costumes looked good. The clothing they wore, I thought it made sense with the time period. I thought the music was well done. The only thing I felt like at times I was, like, falling out of the 94 I thought I was back in 2020. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I think probably also because I don't know. Maybe y'all could tell me.
Maybe because the vibe of the movie, like how it kind of it showed areas or like teases of late 90s movies, and then it also brought in 2020 or like
for sure
horror movies as well. So it kind of mixed them both instead of just going with
the 1990s. I thought I don't know. Maybe just me. I don't know. I wasn't born in 90. Maybe y'all can inform me. I thought the relationship between the girl and the girl, I thought that would be more like low key. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like,
you talking about in that time period?
Yeah, that time period for 94. I don't know if that was like more open time, but like for 2 girls to be dating, I would think that'd be like some like more low key stuff instead of everybody knowing. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Also, like, oh, that's okay. But as far as the love relationship, did I believe it? You know, it was solid. I mean, it wasn't nothing crazy. I'm like, okay, this, you know, I was like, okay, it's solid. But the way, go ahead, you can go. I think what else.
Well, no, I mean, I definitely agree. I know you mentioned because we were talking about the movie right after we watched it, and you were talking about like how the camera angle and how it made it seem like they tried to trick us and make it seem like it was. The
yeah. It made it seem like it was the boyfriend, or it was like a dude that she was missing. You know what I mean? Because they didn't really use no nerds until we got to the big get together for the was it the death? Yeah, it was like the
memorial.
Memorial, yeah, the memorial. My bad, guys. I'm tripping today. It's like for the memorial and stuff, and then we see this dude grabbing this girl's ass, and we're thinking probably, oh, that must be Sam. That's the guy right there. But it's low key the girl because she goes back, and the old girl comes like, oh, damn, okay. So that was a nice little trickery right that they threw at us and stuff like that.
I mean, for me, there was also another thing I really didn't like in this movie. I felt like it was everybody's what's that word? I can't think of it. When you know, when everything's going on and nobody's noticing.
Unaware.
Unaware, yes. Oh my god, people are so unaware of what's going on in this movie. In the hospital, you see these old people watching TV. I mean, I understand they're old, but at the same time, you literally see a guy with a knife chasing after two girls who are screaming, and nobody turns around.
That might not be that bad. Look, bro. Old people low key be chilling, bro. If they ain't go after you, low key. You don't think old people, when they see somebody running down the street getting chased, they just close their blinds and go back to what they were doing.
We also don't forget how, and this is, I mean, for me to call out this movie specifically because it happens in many movies, but how come in horror movies it seems like these hospitals are only run by one person? They only have one fucking doctor.
Well, this one, we're in a small town, so I can believe a little more in something else. We're in a small town, bro. It's a late night, school night. You know what I mean? They went to the hospital past visiting hours. It's not even visiting hours. Anybody who says it's not visiting hours.
I don't know, fam. That shit just always doesn't sit right with me.
Yeah, I feel that.
But also another problem I had, because in the movie there was the killers were drawn to the old girl, the blood, Sam, her blood, because she was involved in a car accident in the movie, and then as like she ended up touching the grave and bleeding on Sarah Freer, who's the witch who cursed the town, and like everybody involved, or everybody who like wore her blood, or who had her blood on her, they died in the movie. But yet in the hospital, the skull killer, he killed the woman working the desk, the receptionist, and he killed the doctor and killed the boyfriend, and none of them were wearing her blood. So I don't know, I was kind of confused by that.
Yeah, me too. I can't really explain that because we do see the moment when the killer goes past the dude, and but maybe it's because they're older. But the other girl attacked the old dude also.
Wait, what other girl?
Remember when the girl with the scissor blade that cuts everybody and stuff like that? Remember she attacked the old dude?
Yeah, because he was wearing. He
had the shirt. Yeah, you're right. Damn, why did they go after the nurse? Maybe they got in their way.
No, I just call that bad writing.
Look, that's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna try to go. I'm gonna do this. I'm saying maybe the nurse probably said you can't go back there. He just stabbed the fuck out of a couple times. Because old dude, her brother, he was just moved out the way. He didn't really even try to attack the man or stop him. He just got the way. You know what I mean? So maybe they try to stop him, and that's why he had to stab.
Okay, what about the boyfriend, who was just standing in the middle of the room?
He's in the way. Get the fuck out the way.
In the room.
Get the fuck out the way.
He's in the.
Get the fuck out the way.
Nah.
He's in the way. Nah. That might be why. I know. I understand.
I'm just gonna shut you down there and say why.
But I did like
bad writing on that part.
Hey, but I did like how they had they chased after the blood. They found the blood since the blood's how you were able to find them, because it made more sense. You know how typically like horror films they just pop up out of nowhere. You're like, damn, how did he find us? So this made more sense. I was like, okay, this is cool. And that works for me as far as that. But this film has a lot of different references to other horror films. So if you're a horror fan, I think you'll follow some from other horror films that just like hit, especially during the 80s and 90s. Yeah, like just go in little moments.
The first. Well, I was gonna say like the first 10 minutes they include Maya Hawke, who her father's Ethan Hawke, mother's Uma Thurman. She played Robin in Stranger Things, but. She was basically, I would think, probably the most known actress in this movie, and she was killed off within the first 10 movies, which was...
10 minutes.
Huh? What did I say?
10 movies.
Oh, 10 minutes of this movie. And it kind of reminded me of Drew Barrymore in Scream.
Not for sure.
Like, because Drew Barrymore was, when they advertised Scream, like, she was the main person on the posters, everything, and she was killed off within the first 10 minutes. So I find that kind of parallel interesting. And the first 10 minutes, it was definitely Scream-esque, like, especially how the killer was chasing her around the mall.
Yeah. The mask, trying to take the mask off when she's getting stabbed.
So yeah, I definitely saw Scream in that first 10 minutes, and there were a lot of other horror movie references as well.
Even the vibe of the film is very dark, gritty. You kind of feel like it's like a small it reminds me, if I had to explain it, I'll compare it to Riverdale. Yeah, Riverdale always seems so dark and everything mysterious and bad always. That's how I felt like there was like no good, like all dark.
You watched Riverdale?
I love Riverdale. No, well, the first couple seasons, they got bad. I watched it. They got bad.
I saw that one little musical number. Whatever.
I used to skip those episodes.
I was like, nah, I can't.
I used to skip the. When they did that, I used to skip those.
Anytime I thought about starting it, I'm like, I see scenes like that.
No, I used to skip those. I used to skip those episodes. I couldn't watch those episodes. But I watched a couple bad things. But hey, I do it kind of. I give everybody a chance to show me some.
Yeah.
Shout out to Black Lightning.
If I know something's bad, I ain't.
Shout out to Black Lightning. Like I was saying, as far as the vibe, though, it feels like a Riverdale type vibe, or even Sabrina. If you watch the Sabrina show on Netflix, it has like a darker tone to it, which is cool, and it worked. And I'm curious for part 2 and part 3, man. I'm curious to watch. I watched part 2 technically. I watched part 2. I'm curious for part 3. This is our startup. It's like a little bit, it's an appetizer to get you into the story, get you bought into these characters. And I like that. And part 2, I think, is going to be... For part 2, we're going to talk about that a little bit, but I'm about to get ahead of myself.
Yeah.
But, another thing. The way they explain the whole, like, if we kill her and we bring her back, then they'll stop following her. It kind of reminded me of something else I had watched recently. It was that... I'll think about it later. I'll put it back. I'll say it again. But I thought that was a decent... plot, way to get rid of way to end it. You know what I mean?
It would have been a lot better had she just sacrificed herself.
Oh, for sure.
Originally planned. Oh, dumbass, the brother. See, it was his dumbass fault.
Well,
his ass wanted to read them damn strips some more. He found out.
But even when they get to the the grocery store, they're giving her the pills because 2 of the friends they're being the drugs. They know drugs, and they give her the pills and shit. And they buy hey, you gotta take this. You gotta take this. But they leave, and they leave her girlfriend with it. I'm like, shit, low-key, y'all should stay with her. Y'all can make sure she get these pills, because y'all know exactly what she needs to take.
Yeah.
Y'all should have stayed. The girlfriend should have dipped out.
Also...
And the fact that they didn't use the motherfuckers...
Also, I'm just going to say this. Even if I'm one of the friends, and we choose to, save this girl... I'm not wearing her fucking blood in the middle of the mall trying to get the killers to go after me. Fuck that.
Hammer, head.
I'm sorry, man.
Oh, girl got her shit slipped to the bread maker.
I'm sorry. Fuck that shit.
The bread slicer, my bad.
I am not putting old girl's blood on me to draw away the killers, bro. I'm not doing that. Especially I'll grab, I don't know if she's on her period. I'll grab her fucking tampon and walk around with that shit. Run around with that shit. No, because at least I can. At least I can throw that shit away. I can't take off my shirt.
Let me defend that shit. People, they also think that this is gonna be fast and quick. Cause they think about she gonna take these pills, she gonna be fucked up. We're gonna bring her back.
I don't give a fuck.
The pills, she was not taking them fast enough, and she missed them. So he literally had to go to the second round, drowning her ass. She had to try to drown her.
Dog, I'm not taking no fucking chances. That's me telling the killers, here, nigga, kill me. Take me instead. No, fuck that, man.
No. You're right.
Nah.
And I don't get when they say she basically drowns her girlfriend. She brings her back, but she sticks those goddamn puncture pins up in her. I ain't know that's how it worked. I thought drowning. I thought you had to
just do CPR. Yeah.
And get the water. I thought I know it was you had to put the motherfucker. I thought that was for like adrenaline boost, get your heart. I guess that's technically what you're doing.
I mean, I guess. But I just felt like
I'm not a doctor, but
I feel like she was being a little too, with the whole pin.
The crazy part is you do all that. You're like, oh, okay, everything's good now. We're all happy. Everybody's together.
And then it ends up not working.
I thought the girl was dead when she stabbed when she stabbed her. I thought she was dead.
I don't know. I don't know how she fought her off.
I don't know, bro. She built different. She tied up with that phone. Tied up that phone that long. That phone was long as shit. Got the whole body up.
Bad writing. Anyway, no. You know what I also would like to point out? When an old girl attacked the damn cop at the police station and ended up taking his gun. If it was any of us, if it was any nigga who tried to do some shit like that, that's 2 to the chest right there.
Well, it's a small town. It's a little bit different than a small town. Everybody knows everybody.
I don't care.
If everybody knows everybody, it's a little bit different.
That's 2 to the chest.
Hold on, quick question. If Sidney Prescott tries to grab Dewey's gun, is she gonna shoot her to the chest? Fuck no. He knows her. If you're in a small town, you know people on a trip.
They don't know the cop like it's not the same relationship like that.
The cop knows her father though.
Yeah, the cop knows her father, but it ain't like close like Sidney. Sidney Prescott knew Dewey because Sidney.
Yeah, okay, fine. It's like okay, you don't watch Riverdale, but Jughead's father becomes the sheriff, right?
Uh-huh.
And Archie does some stupid shit. But he never tries to shoot Archie. Like he knows Archie. It's like
shit. He should have shot.
Town's a small town. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody don't shoot motherfuckers. They don't know.
I'm just saying. In most situations, if a motherfucker attack a cop like that from behind, you getting 2 to the chest.
That might be true.
So, you know.
But definitely recommend this to you guys. Go watch it. Part 2's out now. Part 1 was solid. If you're not feeling part 1, don't give up on it. Watch part 2. You might get a better view because part 2 is way more. I'm ready to talk about part 2.
Yeah, we're about to jump to part 2. If part 1, I mean, if I had to give it a grade, I would love to grade it this whole series out as a whole. But since I'm gonna grade out part 1, I'll say part 1 maybe is a B- for me.
It's a B- for me. It's a solid horror. A little horror movie. Nothing too crazy, but it's not bad. You can definitely just put it on and watch it and have a good time.
It's nothing I would have paid. Like, if I would have paid for this shit at Cinemark, I probably would have came out disappointed. Like, if I went to the movie theater and saw it, I would be like, okay, I kind of wasted money.
That's fair.
This. But seeing it came out on Netflix, it's actually pretty good.
Oh, I see all kind of shit. I see all kind of horror. I usually go see anything that's horror in the movie theater.
But there's some movies that, like, they don't deserve to
You never saw one with the old dude from Walking Dead, did you?
Walking Dead.
The Egan dude with the one with the bat. He had that movie come out a couple months ago.
Negan? Oh,
yeah, he had that movie a couple months ago with I forgot what it was called, but basically like that God chick comes to them and basically like tries to bless the town and shit like that. I went and saw the movie theaters with my girlfriend.
I know, I know, like the Bye Bye Man. I didn't see that.
I saw Bye Bye Man in movie theaters.
That's pretty good. You really liked it?
That's not a bad movie, bro. It's okay. It's not the top tier horror. It's not the creme de la creme, but it's okay. It's watchable.
Okay, what about Rings?
People like Rings. Rings is one of the most popular.
Rings? Not the Ring. I'm talking about Rings, nigga.
The Rings. I'm not really.
Shit, Jeepers Creepers 3 was in theaters.
That didn't go in theaters though.
If that shit was in theaters, if that shit was in theaters, bro, I would have walked up to them niggas and be like, I want my money back. I want my full money back. I paid for the popcorn. I'm fine with that, but you gotta give me the money back for that ticket. That shit was ass. Honestly, I can't wait till October come. We gonna rank our top 10 worst horror movie. We gonna be doing all that kinds of.
All right, close the video. We get to the next one, dog.
Yeah, we're about to jump to the next one. So, if you liked, what did you guys think of Fear Street 1994? Let us know down in the comment section below. If you liked this review, be sure to leave us a like, subscribe, and be sure to tune in for more. All right, guys, that'll be all. Deuces.
We out here.